You're doing it again. You lie down in the darkness, and instead of entering the sanctuary of your soul, you turn your bed into a courtroom. You rehearse the arguments of the day. You count your debts. You replay the cold look from a loved one or the silence of a bank account that refuses to grow. You think you are simply reflecting. I tell you, you are committing spiritual suicide. You do not realize that the moment between wakefulness and sleep is the most sacred gateway to the subconscious. It is the womb of your tomorrow, and whatever you take into that womb, you must give birth to. If you fall asleep as the one who is trying to manifest, you will wake up as the one who is still trying. The lack you dwell on at midnight becomes the wall you hit at noon. You feel exhausted because you are fighting a shadow world, not realizing that you are the one casting the shadow. There is one specific habit you must stop tonight if you ever want to see your world change. Sleep is not merely a rest for the body, it is a marriage. It is the moment where the conscious mind, the male aspect, hands over its instructions to the subconscious, the female aspect. The subconscious does not argue, it does not judge, it does not know the difference between a truth and a lie. It only knows feeling. If you enter sleep with the feeling of "I hope it happens," the subconscious accepts the hoping as the command. It then goes to work to ensure you remain in a state of hoping. You have been told to affirmations. You have been told to visualize. But if those acts are done with a sense of urgency or desperation, you are merely reinforcing the feeling that you do not have it. The subconscious is not impressed by your words. It is only moved by the tone of your being. Are you falling asleep as the victim of your circumstances or as the master of your fate? Most of you are accidentally programming your failure in the final 5 minutes of your day. The greatest mistake you make before sleep is the use of effort. You try to force the image. You try to hold the feeling with a mental grip that is far too tight. You believe that if you let go of the tension, the manifestation will slip away. But I tell you, effort is the confession of absence. You do not use effort to feel that you are in your bed right now. You simply know it. It is natural. The moment you try to make yourself believe, you have admitted that you do not believe. You must learn the art of the controlled daydream. It is a state of drowsy, sleepy passivity where you no longer direct your thoughts with force, but lead them with a gentle hand. If you are struggling to maintain the feeling of your wish fulfilled, it is because you are trying to do it from the head, not the heart. You are treating the law like a chore when it should be an embrace. But how do you shift from the struggle to the reality without the mind fighting back? Before you assume the end, you must clear the slate. Most of you take the trash of the day into the temple of sleep. You must learn the secret of revision. If the day brought you a disappointment, a letter you didn't want, a conversation that went wrong, do not sleep on it. Instead, while in that drowsy state, rewrite the scene. See the letter as you wanted it to be. Hear the words you wished were said. Do not merely hope they happened. Experience them as having happened. You are not lying to yourself. You are moving to a higher level of truth. You are telling the subconscious, this is the only reality I recognize. When you revise the day before you enter the deep, you stop the cycle of repeating your past. You break the chains of your history. Only then can you move into the final, most powerful act of the night. Now, you are ready. As you feel the heaviness of sleep pulling at your eyelids, do not think of your desire. Think from it. Do not see yourself getting the house, the money, or the love. See yourself as the person who has already lived in that house for a year. Feel the relief. Feel the normalcy of it. Use the Lullaby Method. Repeat a simple phrase that implies the work is done. Isn't it wonderful? Or, thank you. Let these words loop in your mind like a soft song. Do not analyze them. Just feel the tone of them. The subconscious will take that tone, that feeling of gratitude and completion, and move the world to match it. You do not need to know how. You do not need to check for signs tomorrow. You simply sleep in the conviction that the seed is planted. The day is over. The struggle is done. Wake up tomorrow and walk as if it were impossible to fail. For when you master the night, you master the world. It is done.